Okay.
All right. You all set, Katie? Awesome. All right, so we are going to open tonight's Board of Health public hearing. And this meeting tonight is brought to you over a Zoom webinar pursuant to former Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker, or still governor?
He's still the governor.
Still the governor.
Yeah, until
Yes,
after
soon to be
January.
former. Governor Charlie Baker's order rescinding certain provisions of the open meeting law effective from March 2020. So tonight we are hosting a public hearing to address proposed changes to the refuse and recycling collection regulations. So we would like a, oh no.
We lost Rebecca.
Okay. Tammy, should we keep going?
Let's just, in order to call to order.
Okay, so I need a motion to open the public hearing.
I motion to open the public hearing.
All right, I will second that motion. And Christine Johnston, vote aye. Dr. Katie Jobbins?
Aye.
All right, and with the two of us here, we will open the public hearing. All right, so as I said, we are hosting a public hearing to review the proposed changes to the refuse and recycling collection regulations. These proposed regulations are in the health department office. They are also posted in a link linked to the public notice of public hearing. So at this point, I would like to turn it over to Tammy and Liz for whatever you are going to have for presentation.
Do you want us to wait until she gets back on so that we don't have to repeat anything for?
We can give her a second.
This
might be an all evening.
Oh,
okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Great. Okay. Would you like us to do another vote to open the meeting? Or are we okay?
Maybe to make it official again. Let's just so that all three of you.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Okay,
We're here.
So we're gonna do a, do we need to do a second motion? No, just a revote. Okay, the motion has been proposed and seconded to open the public hearing. So we will do a roll call vote. Christine Johnston, aye. Dr. Katie Jobbins,
Aye.
Rebecca Torsha.
Aye.
All right, and Tammy and Liz, now we will turn it over to you.
Liz, do you want to give like a brief summary? I know we've talked about in previous meetings, we've gone over the paperwork and we've gone over it, but I feel maybe Liz gets better to the heart of just the changes lately.
Sure. So recently, as of November 1st of this year, there's 3 extra banned materials from the state. One is textiles, the other is mattresses, and the third is if you produce more than half of a ton of organic waste a week. And so the organic waste ban would be affecting restaurants, like schools, nursing homes, just places that produce a lot. And so that's added to our regulation. And the other item that we kind of updated was about dumpsters. So in town, obviously residents can get a dumpster to clean out their house, and so we just wanted to make sure that the companies that do provide dumpsters to residents and businesses in town are regulated, and we hold them accountable for where they're bringing the waste and recycling.
And there, I didn't bring my highlighted version. There was the language between shall and must. Do you remember which section that's in?
Right. Oh geez. Yeah, so a few years ago, I think it was 2018, we adopted the DEP recommended word version of regulations, and since then they updated the regulations again. So in the in the first part, it said that, residents shall recycle, and now they updated to say they must recycle. So we needed to adopt that, and it also, for us to get our grant money, we also have to adopt that language to maximize our grant money, I should say. Let's see. There's a part like in under hauler permit application on the bottom. It's the second page. I mean, that's the only place that I can see. Oh,
Yeah.
and the bundled pricing section as well. So on the hauler permit application on page 2, the bottom says the permit application must include a statement. So that's a must there. And then on page 3, under bundled pricing requirements, that's also where we change the language for instead of shall to must.
And the other proposal is that we'll propose to increase the annual solid waste hauler from $250 to $350, and to propose a one-time residential bulk pickup of $50. So I did get clarification today that we can vote on our own fees. We don't have to have the town council vote. They vote to accept the fees into the bylaws, but we can vote our fees. So today we can accept, if we want, we can accept the regulations as is, and accept them with the fee increase and the additional permit, the additional of the one-time residential bulk pickup, if that's what you guys want to do.
Do you have any questions? No.
Katie or Rebecca, do we have any questions for Liz or for Tammy?
I'm all set.
Okay. Do we have anyone here who would like to address the board about the proposed regulations that we're going to be voting on?
There's no one here.
Okay.
No,
With that said, can we get a motion to adopt the regulations for refuse and recycling collection with the title document, Regulations for Refuse and Recycling Collection, prepared 2022, as written and prepared.
I motion.
Okay. Do we have a second?
I second the motion.
Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Christine Johnston, aye. Dr. Katie Jobbins,
Aye.
Rebecca Torsha.
Aye.
All right. So the motion has passed to adopt the draft regulations as written.
should we take a vote for when we want the regulation to take effect?
Sure.
I-
Okay,
This is the first time I've done this in a meeting, so
that's totally fine.
So- today would be the day that it was promulgated, and then do we want to like do a cool January 1st?
January 1st,
What?
and that gives people time to be prepared for the change too.
Our renewals are until September
Mhm.
anyway, so it's not really, they'll have plenty of time to get caught up with everything.
Okay,
I motion to adopt that we start this on January 1st of 2023.
I second the motion.
roll call vote, Christine Johnston, aye. Dr. Katie Jobbins.
Aye.
Rebecca Torsha.
Aye.
Tammy, anything else we need to do to appropriately adopt these regulations?
I think that I'll have to have you guys at least, or figure out a way to have you guys sign it.
Perfect.
I'm sure I can come to you guys too, depending on what your schedules are like, so that we have signed copies. Unless you want to come visit us in town hall. Always welcome.
Can we do the
Um,
virtual signatures on like Adobe?
I'll have to ask whether or not we can do that. I don't know, but
Because they're
Yeah, or
legally
like-
binding.
DocuSign, you can close on your
Yeah.
house using DocuSign.
That's how I did mine.
I'll see what the other boards do. I'm assuming there must be a protocol that say the town council does at their meeting. I'll make a note. And my pen is dead.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? There's nothing else on this agenda tonight, so,
We're
We're all
just
set.
the public hearing.
all right. With that said, can I have a motion to close the public hearing?
I motion to close the public hearing.
I second that. Yep. It's okay. And roll call vote, Christine Johnston, aye. Dr. Katie Jobbins,
Aye.
Rebecca Torsha.
Aye.
All right, so public hearing is closed for this evening. And we are good to go.
And I'll email everybody a time we'll come up with a date for the next meeting. Since we didn't put it on, it's not on this agenda to discuss.
Perfect.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
That was
Patty, thank
simple.
you.
All right, thank
Have a good
you.
holiday, everybody.
You too.
You
Take
too.